I'm not sure if we are live. Are we live? Let's see. We are live. Thank you, Ray. Thank you for clarifying. It's so difficult to navigate everything when you're wearing gloves. So I have to use my nose to press the screen on my second phone to see if we are live or not. But it looks like we are live. As you can see, we are not in Tokyo. But you all knew that, right? It's going to be interesting to see how many times today there will be questions from people asking, is this Japan? Is this Tokyo? But no, we're not in Japan. We're not in Tokyo. We are in the outskirts of glorious Eskilstuna, which, for those of you who know my channel, is the city where my dear mom lives, located about an hour to the southwest from Stockholm, here in Sweden. And there was some snow falling during the night, and then the sky cleared up. As you can see, it's relatively blue. So I decided to go on a walk. Today, here with you, and I'm super excited about that. So yeah, let's start. Let's see where we might end up. And also, for those of you who are curious, here you can see the local time, and also that it is currently -1 degree. So it's a bit cold. But it's very nice. Just the fact that there's snow on the ground and that the sky is somewhat blue, that's enough to keep me happy. That's basically as good as it gets during the Swedish winter. And hello everybody. Hello Lemmy, hello Yari, hello Yamaguchi-san, hello Back in the Clay. Well, I'm not gonna try to kind of name drop all of you, but thanks everybody for stopping by today. I think this is going to be a fun walk. And some of you maybe remember that I did a live stream here in Eskilstuna about 6-7 months ago, and I'm actually planning to walk pretty much the same route. So I remember that when I came here during that summer walk, there was lots of snails or slugs on the ground somewhere around here. Some of you might remember that. If you're curious about the exact locations, I am recording this walk, and I will share the route, the track on to my Patreon followers after this walk. So yeah, there you go. If this is black ice, no, it's not. It's just what do you call this? What's this called in English? I don't know. Gravel? No, it's not gravel. It's like paved road for humans and bicycles, I believe. Don't think cars are welcome here. Thank you, Jenny, and thank you, Vidya Santoso, for the super chats. That's very kind of you. I'm not sure if I will be able to grab a coffee at some point. I hope I will. That would be very nice. But I think at least around here it's mostly like residential areas. There's like this big, what do you call it? Shopping mall over there. Well, maybe I could end the walk with a coffee from that area. Thank you, Garfield. Cold beer must be a good choice. Yeah, well, it would be nice with a beer. I can't say no to that, but I think some hot coffee or hot chocolate is more appropriate on a day like this, to be honest. This place is beautiful. I think I'm pretty sure this is an old farm. That's probably an old barn or something, a stable down there, but it's very well maintained. It's beautiful. And yeah, the snow is fresh, so there's some tracks. I guess this road is used by quite a lot of people, but when I left the house like 2 hours ago, everywhere it was just like really fresh snow, which was so nice to walk on. Do they do ice fishing around there? Not sure, to be honest, if that's a thing. I don't think so. I don't think that's a big thing around here. That's probably something they do more further up north in Sweden, because I don't know how often there's thick enough ice around here. But look, it's beautiful. Can we see Fujisan from here? Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hur står det till? Jo då, det är bra. Det är bra. Det är härligt med lite hederlig svensk vinter. Thank you, Jari, for the for teaching me a Finnish word. Pilkiminen. I'm not sure if that pronunciation was okay, but I hope so. Hope so. I'm not sure if people are giving me funny looks. Maybe some do. Was that a cat? Yeah, I think there was a cat. Yeah. Let's see. Can we catch him? Hey! Hey! Hey, buddy! Hey! Hey! Kom! Kom då! Ja, men kom då! Kom då, du! Can you see? Swedish cats like me better than cats in Tokyo. This guy came to me. Wanted to say hi. Hi! Hi, buddy! It's a beautiful one. Katten, hej! Hej, hej, katten! Vart ska du? Vart ska du? Ska du följa med mig? Kom då! Kom då! Let's see if he wants to join me. Yeah, good, good. Kom då! Come. That's a great cat. I totally agree. Look at him. Oh. Are you gonna lead the way? Ska du visa mig vägen, kompis? Men du. Ja, men du. Jag kan inte gå in här ju. Jag bor inte här. Kom. Look, he likes me. If it's a stray cat, I don't know. He doesn't seem to have like a collar, but I'm not sure if all cats in Sweden have that. He looks to be in pretty good shape though. He doesn't come with me though, no. Maybe he likes that house. Jag säger katten. Yeah, I think so. Cat owns the street. Let's see, like if we continue this way, I think we will pass like some horse riding facility. Maybe we can get to meet some horses too. Let's see. This is not a Tokyo Explorer video, it's a Ramblak video. Yeah, I guess so. I guess he's the biggest cat lover among all us streamers. There's some pretty nice houses around here. I think this area is quite Genki. Wow, live stream. Yes, go on. Live stream it is. Live stream from the north. It's really a nice day here. But yeah, I think the goal for today would be to find a nice place that can serve me a hot cup of coffee. That would be perfect. Do I miss Japan yet? Parts of it, but I miss my family, of course, a lot. But other than that, I'm quite happy here for the time being. Especially on a day like this. So yeah, I think if we pass this way, it will be more of a kind of countryside area. Germany was very stormy for the last couple of days. Yeah, that's right. I heard about that. Germany and UK as well, right? It looked pretty serious. I saw some very dramatic images. This part of Sweden has been pretty calm for now. There was some storm a couple of weeks before I got here in this area, but right now it's pretty calm. Yeah. Let's walk around Stockholm. Oh, I see. No snow at all in Gamla Stan. That's odd. For a brief moment, I was kind of thinking to go to Stockholm today so that I could shoot Stockholm in snow, but I'm glad I didn't then. Yes, I'm in Sweden alone. I talked a lot about that in the last stream I did from Japan, but basically I am here to kind of prepare for all of us to be able to move here later this year, hopefully. But my wife has work, so she and my daughter couldn't join me. So that's why I'm here alone. Unfortunately, I wish they could be here. I wish that my daughter could play in this snow. I'm sure she would love that. But yeah. Oh, I see some horses. I don't know if you can see them. They're over there. Is the coffee better in Japan or in Sweden? It's good in both countries. It really depends on the shop rather than the country. There are shops serving great coffee here. There are some shops serving great coffee in Japan, but also shops serving awful stuff in both countries as well. So how expensive is daycare in Japan? It depends on your ward and your income. So it varies a lot from free up to a lot. So yeah, it really depends. It's based on the income of the household. What's horse in Swedish? Horse in Swedish is häst. Häst. Yes, Jenny, you remember I did a walk here half a year ago. Quite a different setting back then. I think I prefer it like this. Or no, I don't know. Swedish summer is great too. Difficult to say. One is better than the other, but this is kind of rare. Like, since I came to Sweden almost 2 weeks ago now, there hasn't been many days like this with snow and blue skies. So I'm very happy to have this. There hasn't been that much snow here since I came. I think this is the first day when everything is covered like this. Fad in German, that's right. Fad. That's kind of odd that such a common word is so radically different in Swedish and German. But yeah, in Swedish is häst. Ren asks, have you considered traveling to other countries, for example Southeast Asia, to do live streams and walking videos? I would love to travel around the world and do videos, but as there's still a pandemic going on, traveling is not entirely uncomplicated right now. And then also the fact that I have a family means that my flexibility is not what it used to be. So I would love to, but yeah, I don't see it happening regularly anytime soon. Getting a little bit of a runny nose. So I think the city center is over that way. Maybe about 30 minutes walk from my current location. And if I go this way, I would assume that it's only gonna be more and more countryside. I don't know. I think I will head down to this residential area here. Hey. This is Tokyo. Yeah, it's a very, very far outskirts of Tokyo. Very, very far. About 14 hours by plane. Far. When will Shinkansen pass? Yeah, that's a good question. Let's see, there's actually some train tracks not too far from here. Maybe we can go down there and do a bit of train spotting. This area got like new kind of, I think they call it high-speed rail. It's slightly faster than the old one, but nowhere near Shinkansen speeds, of course. But yeah, there's a new type of train that connects this town with Stockholm and all the other major cities in the region. Those trains are pretty nice, but yeah, speed-wise, I think they run at 200 kilometers per hour or 180, something like that at most. I'm not sure. Maybe someone can check it up for me. have a very exotic Swedish pedestrian tunnel. Beautiful, isn't it? Have I ever been to America? Yes, I've been to New York and Hawaii. Would love to go to California sometime. I would love to go to many other parts of America too. Yeah. I don't see it happen anytime soon. Let me check. I want to see how fast those Swedish trains are. Yeah, the maximum speed is 200 kilometers per hour. So by Swedish standards, I think that's pretty quick. And they did probably shave off a couple of minutes for all the people commuting from here to Stockholm, because a lot of people do live in this city, but commute to Stockholm. But I think if you're doing that like regularly, you would probably do it by car, because the trains here unfortunately are not that reliable. They're very comfortable though, but reliability is a big issue if you're dependent on it for getting to and from work. But then again, most Swedish workplaces have like flexible working hours, so if you're like 30 minutes late or something, it's not really a big deal in many cases. No pink shorts today, by the way, as you can see. Looks like there's already been quite a few kids playing here. Sure, should I head down this way maybe? I'm actually not so familiar with this area. I'm not sure. Let's head up this way. Am I wearing heat tech? I am, yeah. I am wearing my Japanese heat tech under the jeans. It doesn't really feel cold to me though. This weather is quite, or really comfortable. I'm well dressed obviously, but yeah, I'm not suffering in any way. It's much more exhausting to take a walk in the Japanese summer, for example, than this. This is German. No, this is Swedish. This is Sweden. Pretty close to Germany, but still a different place. I think if you fly to Germany from the nearest airport, it's like less than an hour. By train, it's more like, I don't know, many more, because then you have to pass some bridges and stuff like that, because there's some ocean in the way, so that's probably taking quite a long time. How do you prevent getting your fingers cold and film at the same time? Easy, my friend. Get a couple of these and you'll be fine. How fast is your internet connection there, TE? Let's do a speed test. Okay, let's do a speed test on my other phone. He's got, just a moment. So in this one, in my iPhone, I currently just have like the cheapest SIM card I could find. They hand them out at basically every supermarket for free, and then I just topped it up with a few gigs of data. So in the phone that I'm currently using for the stream, I'm using Telenor, which is one of the big carriers. This one has this weird Lyka Mobile, which I'm sure that those of you from Europe are probably familiar with. It's this company that basically gives out SIM cards for free all over Europe. So yeah, there you had it. What was the result? 103 down and 17.6 up. So not a terribly good upload speed, but more than I need for a stable stream though. Just a moment. Okay, let's keep on walking. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, right now I'm not even wearing my gloves. I think I could do all right without them. Still waiting on that tea and Joel Öhman drinking stream. Yeah, that's right, Joel. You're here. We should meet up. We should grab a beer. That would be fun. That would be fun. I currently don't have any plans to go to Gothenburg, but maybe now I'm walking through slush, which is something that every Swede is very familiar with. It's also something that I'm not too fond of. Let's see. Anyway, yes, Joel, I have no plans, no concrete plans to visit Gothenburg at this moment, but I hope I can head down there at some point. What's my favorite mobile? Wishful walking videos. You're always asking so random questions about everything. I don't really... Well, my favorite mobile game is... the only mobile game I play regularly is a racing game called Horizon Chase, made by a Brazilian team. I really like the aesthetics, and it has a great soundtrack, and it's perfect for short bursts of gaming when you're bored. Joel, yes, I will definitely go to Malmö, so if you don't mind coming there, I would be super happy to meet you there. David asked, did the windstorm reach Sweden as well? No, not around here. Maybe further south they might have gotten a bit of it, but yeah, around here it hasn't been windy since I arrived. At least nothing extreme. Okay, Joel, I will. Once my travel plans are decided, I will let you know. Oh, okay. Here they have a library bus that comes. Not super frequently, about once a month. But that's a really nice initiative. It's quite common in Sweden. That like the outskirts, the areas far away from the cities, they still have library service by a bus that comes. every now and then. I really like the how should I say, the concept of that the society thinks that having access to a library is so important that they even offer that service to those who live outside of the cities as well. It's pretty old-fashioned, but it's yeah. I think it says a lot about what the priorities of the Swedish society is. And yeah, around here you can see some pretty typical Swedish middle class detached houses. You will find neighborhoods like this all over Sweden. What's the temperature? It's -1 degree currently. At least that's what it was when I started this stream. Let's see if it has changed. I don't think so. Oh, now it actually says 0 degrees. So yeah, minor change. Hey. Also, I just managed to get my 3rd shot a few days ago. That was great. It was so simple. I couldn't believe it. Compared to Japan, where getting vaccinated, it's such a pain. Here in Sweden, it was super simple. I could make the booking online. Less than an hour later, I had the needle in my arm. And then they also transferred my Japanese shots into the EU register, so I could get a digital EU vaccine passport super easily, like the day after. All those things are super convoluted in Japan. Such a big difference. I really appreciated that. When will you go back to Japan? I think you know that, Jenny. Or is that someone just disguising as you? Oh, this looks like it might be a dead end. I think it is. Yeah, it pretty much is. Okay. And Japan just announced also that from March they will actually start easing the entry restrictions. So more people will finally be allowed to visit Japan, or not to visit. They're still not opening up for tourists, but they are going to open up for students and business people initially. And they will also shorten the quarantine to people who have gotten the booster shot, like me. So hopefully when I return to Japan, I won't have to quarantine at all. But that depends, of course, on what happens in the time between now and when I go back. Vaccination and vaccine pass is convoluted in Sweden if you don't have a working cell phone. Well, maybe, but I think a working cell phone can be considered like a basic thing that more or less everybody can get really easily. So, yeah. But I'm sure there are workarounds for it, but maybe not as streamlined if you don't have a phone and a number. Good, Jenny. Good. Well done. Okay, I'm not sure where I should go from here. I guess I came from this way, but if I go this way, there's just a big street, big road. Let's see. Am I able to pass through here? Maybe. Let's try. It means that PewDiePie can come to Japan. I don't know. I don't know what kind of visa he would qualify under. But maybe if he has some sort of work visa, I think he should be able to go there, yes. So let's see. Heading towards a McDonald's. That's not good. That's not a good sign. I think I'm kind of next to that big shopping mall complex around here. That's probably why. Yeah, need to find a way to the shopping center for some coffee or chocolate. That's right. Should I do that then? But it's weekend, so those places are gonna be very crowded today, because basically there's not that many places where you can do shopping in a small town like this, which means that everybody goes to the shopping center on the weekend. So I'm not really that tempted to go there. Nihongo 覚えてますか? はい、覚えてます。もちろん。もう忘れちゃうと困るですよね。Let's see. I see a sign for Max Burger. There, yeah, that's right. Max Burger is down there. That's a burger chain from, I think they're from the north of Sweden. They're actually quite decent. Yeah, I would definitely pick them over these guys every day of the week. MediaMarkt, yeah, that's right. That's MediaMarkt down there. They're pretty big in Sweden too. I think they started to establish themselves around here around the time when I left Sweden. So maybe, 10-15 years ago. And they're, I think, one of the biggest chains in Sweden now for electronics. Let's see if we can head down this way maybe. But let's see, I am thinking about maybe going to Stockholm tomorrow. Looks like the weather will be decent, and if I go there I hope to do a stream or shoot some videos around there as well. Also, if there's anyone watching from Stockholm, feel free to drop me a message on Instagram or Twitter, linked in the video description. Tokyo is almost 21, 9 p.m. so you can have beer. Yeah, that's right. But I didn't have breakfast. I didn't have lunch yet here, so I guess that means I'm not really supposed to have beer already. Oh, I know what we can do. There's a zoo, big zoo nearby, and they sometimes have alpacas and camels running around. Let's see if we can go there. Like, we can see them from the outside. It would be interesting to see some exotic animals in the snow. Not sure exactly how to get there, but maybe I do. Just sad to hear that. Yeah, I actually had beer last night with my mom. I had beer, she had wine. It was nice. I also had beer a few days ago when I went to see some friends in my hometown. Parken Zoo, yes, that's the one. It's just a few blocks from here, I believe. It's close to that big shopping mall, so it shouldn't be so far from here. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see if we can hit 200 viewers today. That would be nice. It's obviously not so many people watching when I'm streaming from Sweden compared to my streams from Japan, but still, the fact that I have, even 200 people watching a stream from a random place in Sweden is quite impressive by my standards. Are we going to wrap up only at next train station? I don't think so. No, train station, well, it's not terribly far. Train station is maybe 20 minutes from here. But it's a pretty boring walk to get there, so I think it will be more fun to go to the zoo, and maybe also a little bit of a walk through the forest would be nice. Can you hear all the birds? That actually gives me a bit of a spring vibe. Pretty slight one, but still. I think, yes. Also this is funny. This is a big supermarket chain in Sweden, but the name to English speakers must be really must look so weird. Let's see, I have to climb this fence. Made it. City Gross. It doesn't have anything to do with a gross city, but yeah, it does indeed look quite weird to English speakers. Don't get lost in a forest. I will get lost in a forest. I hope I will get lost in a forest. That's fun. And here's the zoo. Is it translated to like city grocery? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Grocery is probably Gross is it's a word we don't really use very often in modern Swedish language, but I think it has the same roots as grocery in English. You can go to a sushi place and compare it to a Japanese one. Yeah, I could. We could do a lot of things. I actually had sushi just a few days ago. There's a sushi restaurant in this city which isn't as bad as I would have expected. There's also actually a sushi restaurant here in this department or in the shopping mall. Oh, we just passed 200 viewers. Hey, welcome. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining. So yeah, let's head down here towards the forest and see if we can spot some animals on our way there. Then I think I will probably wrap this stream up relatively soon. It's bedtime for my daughter, so I want to give her a little good night video call before she's going to sleep. It's very slippery here. Tell her we said hi. Yes, I will. She will be very happy to hear that. That's the explanation. It's an old word for a dozen, used to mean in bulk. That's probably where it comes from. Yeah, that makes sense. Trespass explorer. I'm not trespassing. This is a public road that I'm on. I did just jump over a little fence that was kind of like shielding off that parking lot, but yeah. Oh, I almost fell over. It's really slippery. So actually, yeah, can you see? I think I need to zoom in. They're inside though, but there are some goats and yeah, some alpacas as well over there. Huh. Let's see if there are any. Sometimes they're here, like just next to this fence. I do walk here from time to time. I like this forest over here. But yeah, maybe today, maybe they don't like cold. Oh, there's one guy who's outside actually. Let's see if we can zoom in on him. There he is. That's an alpaca. Neatly trimmed one though. Doesn't have that much fur. Maybe it's a bit cold. Alpaca, you're in South America. Yeah, there's actually some alpaca farms in Sweden too. I was a little bit surprised too. I mean, they're not natural to this climate, but it seems like they can handle it quite well. Looks like it's so cold now in Sweden. I don't know. This is not very cold to me. It's 0 degrees. So, I mean, sometimes we have these kind of temperatures in Tokyo as well, so it's not terribly cold. Very boring compared to your streams from Japan. Then I recommend you watch some streams from Japan. There's plenty of people streaming from Japan as well. So just do that instead of being a douche. Discovery Channel, yeah. I think it's so beautiful with the snow on the trees and bushes like this. Oh, and I think over here we have some camels. Yep. Snow might be gone tomorrow. Yeah, probably. Don't expect this to stay for very long. Let's see if we can get some focus here. No, there's this gate blocking the view as well. But yeah, let me just pass through a little bit of this forest, and then I will probably wrap things up around the 1 hour mark. Suppose you walked this forest last summer? Yep, I did. Indeed, I did. It's my mom lives pretty close to here, so it's a nice place to come. And for me, after living all this time in Japan, I do kind of find this scenery quite enjoyable and almost exotic, but also very nostalgic, because basically every Swedish person is used to walking in the woods, and it's something that we enjoy very much. So yeah, it's something I always miss when I'm in Japan, not having a nice forest around the corner. But yeah, Sweden is of course very quiet and peaceful compared to Tokyo. I mean, rural Japan is also pretty quiet and peaceful, but I understand that this is a pretty different environment compared to what most of my viewers are used to. But personally, I enjoy this a lot. Let's see how the signal holds up if I venture further into the forest here. It may or may not hold up. Jari, to you, I guess these kind of environments are also pretty common. Finland is pretty much like this as well, right? Beware of Kuma. I don't think there are bears around here, but they were actually talking on the news, the local news yesterday, that they found some herd of wolves in this part of Sweden. So that's pretty cool. Wolves are generally very, very shy though. I don't think they ever cause any issues like attacking people or anything like that. Over here is a barbecue space. And yes, I'm using my Android phone today, the usual one, the Samsung S21 Ultra, and it looks like it's holding up pretty well. There are bears in Sweden, but they're further up north generally, as far as I know. But yeah, wolves, elks are common. Reindeer. Last time I walked in this forest, last summer, I recorded a video and I actually bumped into a deer during that walk. That video is on my channel if you want to check it out. So there's some wildlife around here, but not really many dangerous animals as far as I know. That's a good thing. So here's a barbecue place. They even prepared some wood that we can use. So maybe I should have like a solo barbecue live stream, making my own coffee here or something. That would be nice. And look, a public trash can. How exotic. So basically it just says like, please be considerate and remember that this wood is supposed to last for a lot of people. That's very nice though. I love this sound, by the way. Can you hear it? But yeah, it's been an hour and it's been a very nice walk. I hope you enjoyed it. I think I will wrap things up here and give my daughter a little good night video call soon. And then I hope if this weather stays for a bit longer, I will probably do another stream tomorrow. I also hope I can shoot a 4K video capturing all this natural beauty of the cold Swedish winter, which isn't even very cold, but anyway. Okay, but yeah, I think that will be it for today. And thank you everybody for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this unusual live stream for my channel, at least. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this quite different scenery. And yeah, that will be it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you all soon again. Bye bye, matane und auf Wiedersehen. Hej då, och vi ses.